Hello friends, I'm Dr. Vinay Kumar. Today I would like to bring to your notice two things that I noticed in my school. There was one teacher, a maths teacher, who also took motivation classes in the school, went to one of the classes and she started writing the tables, the table of 9. And she wrote 1 into 9 is equal to 9, 2 into 9 is equal to 15, 3 into 9 is equal to 27. She kept writing. And the moment she wrote 2 into 9 is equal to 15, immediately the children started shouting, "Ma'am, it's wrong, it's wrong." The teacher stopped and she turned back and then asked the children, "What is wrong?" Then all the children told, "Ma'am, 2 9s are 18, not 15. You have written 15. The teacher asked them, "See, I wrote all the other things, all the other numbers correctly, but why did you mention only about this particular mistake?" Okay, that's one incident that touched me actually. And there was one more incident that happened. One other teacher went to another class and he wanted to give a test to the children. So he had brought the paper with him and he told the class, "I'm going to give you a surprise test." And all the children were a bit disturbed because the word test is such that all the children will be a bit disturbed. But the teacher told, "Don't worry about anything else. I just want to see how you react to this test. And don't worry, this is not a test for you, it's a test for me. How far my teaching has reached you, I want to see." The children were a bit calmed down and the teacher distributed the question papers. He kept the paper upside down on each table in front of the children. And when he distributed all the question papers, then he told, "Come on children, now it's time. You can just look into the question paper." All the children turned the page and looked at the question paper. And they didn't find anything in the question paper except a small dot in the middle of the paper. And they started looking at the teacher to see whether he was going to give any instructions. The teacher told, "I am not going to ask you any questions. I want you to describe this paper. That's all, nothing else. What you see, that you describe." And the time is 15 minutes. So all the children started writing. And at the end of 15 minutes, they handed over the paper to the teacher. The teacher collected all the papers. And then he told the children, "Children, I am not going to mark this paper. I am not going to give you any mark. I am not going to correct this paper, but I am just going to read out each answer to the class. Let us see what you have written." Telling that, he took on paper and he read it to the class. And once he finished that, he took another paper and read it to the class. And one by one, he read it aloud to the class. And everyone listened. And most of the children, not most, all the children had described the black spot which was right in the middle of the paper. They had described the shape of the spot, the black spot, and the position, and all those things about the black spot. So the teacher asked the children, "Why did you describe the black spot? You can see the paper is such a big one, a rectangular A4 sheet, and the black spot is only a small tiny spot in the middle of the paper. But even then, you described only that particular spot. You did not describe anything about the white part in that paper." All the children started looking this side and that side. They didn't think about that at all. What they saw in the paper was a black spot, so they wanted to explain that and they described. That's all. Then the teacher told the children about life, and I liked it, and I want to share it with you. This is life. We see only black spots in our life. We tend to neglect all the white things that we have. Mostly we will have all the black things, black spots, such as the lack of money, the poor living condition, the relationship disappointment in the relationships, the quarrel with the friends, the tension, the depression, all those things. They are the black spots in our life. And most of us concentrate only on those black spots. We don't see the big white sheet in our lives. The white sheet, that is the blessings of the God, the good things in our life, all the love and kind attention that we get from others, the good words that we get from others. We don't bother to see all those things. We don't bother to remember those things, but we tend to spot the black spots in our life. That is the negativity. You can see the first incident where the maths teacher wrote the tables, and when there was one mistake, all the children pointed it out, but all the right things they didn't bother to tell. Here, the second part also, there was a big sheet of paper, only the black spot the children were able to notice and then describe, whereas the white ones they totally neglected. My dear friends, don't be like that. We all have black spots in our life. We all have disappointments. We all have some negativity in our life. But try to see the white part also. Because the society is there to point out your black spots. The whole society will be there charging at you when they see a black spot in you. And if you yourself are trying to find out all the black spots in you, then there will be total negligence of the white parts within you. Think of the white parts in you. Think of all the good things that you have. Think of all the blessings that you get in your life. Don't compare your life with somebody who is higher than you. Compare your life with somebody who is lower than you, and you will find happiness. And thank God for all the things that you have, and don't blame the God for the things that you don't have. Thanksgiving is very important thing in our life, and most of us don't do that one. That's why we don't get anything again and again. Do you want to get more? Give thanks to what you have. Be content with what you have and lead a very happy and loving life. And you will find love pouring into you from all over the place. All the very best of luck to you. Please subscribe to my channel so that you will not be missing out any of my videos. So see you again next time. Until we meet, bye and take care.